Dear students, today's topic is friction. So friction means whenever the body is in motion, if you apply the force in this direction, your body is moving in this direction, there will be a relative opposition force is called as a friction force. The friction force always occurs in the contact between the two bodies. Okay, the force comes into play which acts parallel to the surface. So this is a surface parallel to the surface. Okay, of contact and opposes the relative motion there will be a surface and the body. Your body is moving in this direction. There is a relative motion between the surface and the body. So this relative motion is opposed by one force is called as a friction force. Whenever you take any one body, the weight will be acting downwards. There will be a normal force or the reaction force acting upwards. That is, we are saying that apparent weight in previous videos. Just go through that. Whenever the weight is acting downwards due to acceleration due to gravity, there will be a normal reaction force is called as a N. So when the force is applied in this direction, the friction force is acting in this direction. This is a contact forces. There is a force between the body and the surface. This contact force is acting in this direction. So the friction force is in this direction and the normal force is in this direction. So the component parallel to the surface, the component parallel to the surface is called as a friction force. Your friction means a force which opposes the motion of the relative motion of the body is called as a frictional force. It will reduces the speed of the motion. So what is the origin? How the friction force arises, sir? Very simple. The forces are arises between the intermolecular forces of attraction between two contact surfaces. When two surfaces are in contact, by the microscopic view or not even a smooth surface, very smooth surface also having some irregularities. If you look at through the, if you view through the microscope microscope, so what will happen? This will be like this. Your body under the surface will be like this. There will be a contact at the certain points. So in this contact, this atom and this atom or the here molecule and this body molecule will have the force of attraction between them. This force of attraction opposes the motion of the body over this surface. So that is called as a friction. In similar way, we can say that these irregularities on the contact surfaces reduces the motion of the body. The speed or motion of the body decreases due to the regular, because the body will move ups and down, ups and down. This body will move ups and down, ups and down. So the velocity, that motion is decreases. This decrease in motion of your body by the irregularities of the contact surfaces is called frictional forces. A force of friction is due to the atomic or molecular forces of attraction between the two contact surfaces. That may be irregularities of the surfaces. Irregularity of the surfaces decreases the motion of the body over the another body. Because of the ups and down, the pumps ups and down, due to the ups and down, the body has to move up and down, the motion decreases. So friction and the origin of friction. Friction and the origin of friction. So this is the origin of friction due to the irregularities, and that will be reduces the motion of the body. Types of friction. So there are the three types of friction: static friction, limiting friction, and kinetic friction. It is very easy, students. If there is a big wooden block, if you want to apply the forces in this direction, yeah, there will be a equal and opposite force is called as a frictional force. This force is called a static friction because your body is at rest. So whenever we try to move any body, it is very hard to move initially. We have to apply more force, because when the applied force increases, the static friction forces is also increases. Further you increase the applied force, the static friction force increases. So whenever you are increasing the applied force, the friction force, the opposition force also increases. So only we can say that static force is a self-adjusting force. It will adjust itself. So more frictional force arises. But at a particular point, if our applied force is more than enough to move your body is set to move motion. Your body set in motion. At this time, the static friction is maximum. So we can represent as Fs max. So after moving, what will that? We will feel that it is very easy to move than starting the moving. So whenever if you want to push or pull your body, it is very hard to move. Once it starts to move, it is easy for us for the motion. So this is because at the beginning of the when the body starts to move, the static friction is very maximum. After it's set in motion, if the body is in motion in this direction, the force is applied in this direction. So what will happen? The kinetic friction came into action. So this here the friction name is called as a kinetic friction. Dear students, all the friction are friction only. So the body is at rest. There is a friction is called as a static friction, and the body is at start to motion. At this time, the friction is called as a maximum friction or the static maximum static friction. Otherwise, it is called limiting friction. When the body is in motion, also there is a friction opposite because there is a opposing force relative to the motion of the two contact surfaces. That is called friction force. So this is applied force. This is the mass. If the body is moving on a surface, there will be opposing force always exist. That force is called as a friction force. Here the body is in motion. This friction is called kinetic friction. So further you increase that, what will happen? Kinetic friction reduces because the acceleration increases. This capital F represent what is that? Applied force. This Fs is a static friction. Fk is a kinetic friction. At the time of motion, the static friction is maximum is called maximum or limiting friction or static maximum friction. So dear students, it is a very important. This is a main concept for friction. Yeah, friction when the force increases, applied friction also increases. So when the force further increases, friction force also increases. Hence, we can say that static friction is self-adjusting force. So further we will increase the force. What will happen? A body set to motion. That is at the time of motion, the friction is called as a maximum static friction or limiting friction. When the body is in motion, the opposing force, that the frictional force, is called as a kinetic friction. Here I have shown that definitions for static friction. It is the body, the friction which applies at the body is at rest. The definition for limiting friction: always the static friction is less than or equal to the maximum static friction. The static friction is minimum. Here the static friction is minimum than that of this one. So at the time of movement of the body, we have to apply more force because the friction is maximum. So once the body is set in motion, it is easy for us to move because the kinetic friction is less than that of the maximum static friction. So are you understand, students? So this is a definition for static friction, limiting friction and kinetic friction. So when the body is in motion, at the time of start, we have to apply the more force to set to motion because the static friction is maximum. That is, the static friction is less than or equal to maximum static friction or limiting friction. When the body is in motion, it will be easy for us because compared to previous case, before body set to motion, here we are applying only a less force because the kinetic friction is less than that of the maximum static friction. So the kinetic friction is less than that of the maximum static friction. Hence we can conclude that static friction is less than or equal to limiting friction, but the kinetic friction is less than the limiting friction. So which one is the greater? Static friction is greater than the limiting friction. Then the kinetic friction is very less than that of this, these two friction. If you draw the graph, the friction and the applied force, then the applied force increases, friction also increases. Applied force increases, friction increases. At a particular point, there will be a maximum force, maximum friction force. This is the friction force, this is the applied force. So here at the particular point, the frictional force is maximum is called effect max. After the body is moving, the maximum the frictional force decreases and it will be become kinetic force. That's why I'm saying that when your body start to move, the friction is maximum. Once it is set to start, the friction is also max. after it is moving, so the applied force will be very less because of the kinetic friction is lesser. Next we are going to learn about laws of friction in next video. So the type of friction is very important. Listen students, so these are all the definitions of frictions, types of friction: static friction, limiting friction, kinetic friction. Always the static friction is less than the limiting friction, and the kinetic friction is less than the limiting friction. The graph shows very clearly the static friction is a maximum one, then the limiting friction, then the kinetic friction is lesser than the static friction, and maximum static friction. Okay, so Fk is a smaller, Fx maximum is a greater, Fs is a further greater than Fx max. Thank you students.